But with Arsenal, we was getting bantered left, right, and centre. But with Arsenal, United, I feel like they get off a little bit. No,
You know what?
They get onto you. Of course, they get onto you. But
Way more than Arsenal ever have been getting onto. United get cooked daily, even though people know we're dead.
No,
they know we're shocking. We're still getting cooked.
I don't know, you know. I think
I feel like United get away with it more than Arsenal.
no.
And Tottenham on a different level.
Hold on.
Tottenham, no one really cares about Tottenham. I'll be honest, they're not on the same stature as United. United get violated every single day. Whether it's Sky Sports, where the main talking points on every single big TV show, every single podcast.
Was also getting violated every single day, though.
Not like this, though.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to another.
You're not doing this intro. We just recorded a video for 1 hour, and this idiot wasn't recording the whole time, so I'm doing it today. FTF Jam. Hello, guys, and welcome back to another full-time footy roundup show with FTF. I've never done it before.
Full-time footy roundup show.
That's how you know.
So the show's a roundup.
That's how we're doing it. That's how we're doing it.
That's how you know, man.
Welcome to another roundup from FTF full-time footy show.
That's not the one again.
Good intro.
Again.
Yo, guys, welcome back to another episode.
Why do we
of
scream the
FTF
two, though?
podcast full-time footy show?
Yeah.
After a long time, these guys are back from holiday. I was here doing my homework, doing my due diligence, grinding hard, and these guys were enjoying the sun somewhere else. And I think you could just come back with no punishment.
Make sure you join the journey. Make sure you
Subscribe.
follow and make sure you share. Let's get straight into the game. Which game should we go to?
Let's go to
Chelsea City.
at the Etihad. Okay, let's not give me.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Trying to give
Your team got bopped though.
3-1.
Yeah, smacked.
I was 20,000 feet up in the air.
It was 40,000 before.
40,000 and went down to
in the
20,000.
first video.
And I was not watching the game, so would you like to?
Yeah, I watched the game. I was here, like I said, doing my due diligence.
I did watch, a bit, here and there
watched the
in
entire
the
game.
airport, but
I didn't watch the entire game, but I watched quite a lot of the game. And yeah, so I think the main talking point is Abdulkadir Kusanov.
what?
I said he's doing quite fast all the time, innit?
Yeah, I think people.
Abdulkadir Kusanov.
Yep.
I think that's his name.
Uzbekistan.
If it was Uzbekistan, yeah. Pep said this guy and dashed him right in the deep end in a big
swim.
game. Yeah, against Chelsea, and he started off quite well, and then the backheader to his keeper flopped. Jackson came, Madueke scored. Could have got subbed off. He could have got subbed off there and then. Didn't get subbed off there and then. I think he did okay to survive until the second half.
He's not that young though. Let's be.
How old is he? I don't
20.
know his age.
That's very young.
That's not that young.
Starting in the Prem.
What?
First game ever as well.
I don't think that's that young.
He's only been playing regularly at the top level, or from what we've known, for like 6 months. You know what I mean? Probably he was playing for in Ligue 1 before, but for 6 months he was playing very, very well. This guy's a very good defender, but I don't know if Pep should have started. I think it's a bit harsh.
I think that was mad to
You know
start.
what I mean? Yeah, so you can't even say sorry to his teammates. He's doing this to his teammates.
Universal
Universal ones. Can't say sorry. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. I don't want to say sorry. Get me?
No, but I think what Pep might have been thinking, it's not really him putting him in the deep end, more just showing him that he trusts him, and that in turn gives him a lot of confidence. You know what I mean?
Backfired.
It did backfire.
You know
Pep
what I mean?
usually is quite smart with these
Quite
things.
right with these things, yeah. But Chelsea took an early lead, and I just feel like Chelsea were sort of loitering. They didn't really capitalize on the lead.
Bit lackluster.
But lackluster. I feel like Maresca set him up to play in the mid block.
Yeah.
Defensively, astute, and that kind of backfired because when Chelsea took the lead, City were there for the taking. They were on the back foot.
Yeah.
And Chelsea didn't smell that. They didn't anticipate that. You know what I mean? And they stuck to their game plan, which seemed quite rigid.
Yeah.
And that backfired because 20th minute, 30th minute, City were in complete control.
Yeah.
Guardiola scored. Haaland scored. Foden scored.
It's been the story of
3-1.
Chelsea though, man. Like going up 1 goal recent times. I think in the last 3-4 games, and then end up dropping points.
Yeah, it's like they can't
Except
adapt.
for Wolves last week.
It's like they can't adapt to game state.
I don't know why.
You guys are on a bad patch of form as well at the moment.
That's very nice to say. Bad patch.
Very,
Very,
very
a lot
bad.
more than that. We've not.
Well, you got one
We've
win in
barely won
5.
since January. We've barely won. I'll be honest.
We are in January.
Well, since the start of
Since the
January.
start.
And
Since the turn of the year.
December even, the winter period. And then we've just been like, went from a team that was challenging. I'll put this because I didn't say that.
It's a fifth
but
now.
challenging for a Premier League, which people tried to put us in a conversation for. To now, where are we? Fifth?
Yeah,
pretty sure.
sinking, going
Sixth.
down.
So
maybe
yeah,
not.
like
You
we've
know what
just
I mean?
been depleted of energy, looked lackluster, looked tired. A lot of the players didn't really seem to be up for it. I don't know whether it's down to tactics, whether it's down to just
I think it's that.
okay.
I do.
Didn't let me go to the
strongly
other
believe.
options.
No, carry on.
But,
I think that's what I think. Anyway.
But also the fact that we still need a lot of players. Like we do need a winger, we do need a striker, we need a goalkeeper.
Say that first.
Goalkeeper is the number one position that we do need to fix. And we have a man named Robert Sanchez, and on Twitter it goes by Bob Sanchez. Don't know why.
Bob is short for Robert.
Yeah, Bob Sanchez.
So,
and he had a very, very impactful moment in the game which cost us a goal. And I think, what was that second goal?
Erling Haaland
Or the
just shot it
equalizer?
over.
Was that no, the second goal? Yeah,
City
second
took the lead with that goal.
He was in no man's land, and he's been a goalkeeper that has done that quite extensively in his career, not just at Chelsea, at Brighton last season or the season before, where De Zerbi dropped him for Still. And then before that, a little compilation came out. Forest, was it Forest?
Yeah, he was at Forest Green Rovers 4 years ago, and now he's starting for Chelsea.
Chelsea.
That's
and
insane.
listen, if Chelsea's a club that wants to challenge for the title and win things, big things,
Start me instead. With all due respect.
Probably not you.
Put nice
Probably not you.
Sanchez.
I'll probably have
Nice.
you like, you know.
I'm actually quite good at my hands.
Well, I think you'd probably be, just put out the cones in that, maybe. Give out the water bottles, the
Okay,
towels when they come off the bench.
I wouldn't do that.
And just, be the guy behind the scenes. Don't come on and play football. You're not a footballer.
I mean, I think
You're here on FTF for a reason.
They're harsh.
Yeah, I think it's the
I
truth.
think I'm quite good.
As poor as Robert Sanchez has been this season, and maybe throughout his career, he has had some bozo moments as the younger
Why'd you put it in
generation.
quotation
Yeah,
to
why
say.
you say he's been a bozo?
But I don't know what bozo means.
Ah,
you
he's
know?
a bozo
He
player.
has had some bad.
you can't have a
moments in
bozo
his
player.
career.
He's error-prone.
Yeah,
so to say.
But the last person I'd want to replace him for would be the fellow man next to me in Mohamed.
Oh, I
Best
know,
Man.
he's all right. Come on.
But yeah, and then you have Nkunku, who's one leg out, I think, of Stamford Bridge, and the other one just lingering and loitering.
Four touches in 30 minutes.
Well, he doesn't care.
He's nonchalant, man.
Christopher Nkunku.
I think he's
You're
not.
just a chill guy, man.
Well, I think it's alright.
Play the game though, you know what I mean?
I think play the game. I think you get paid insane wages to play football.
Play the game. So if you have 4 touches
he's loved
in
the life,
So
man.
if you have 4 touches in 30 minutes, why can't no one get onto your swing?
Maybe the second one's a bit crazy.
You're getting paid crazy money.
second one's
Try
a bit
for my team.
Okay.
Not my team, but if it
Yeah.
was my team and I seen that,
Yeah, I mean, a week's worth of his wages would probably change my career. Yeah, could do with that. So
Bad
and
career.
what would you do for his 1 week wage?
more than 4 touches.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
Surely,
I'd say
more than 4 touches,
yeah.
and probably I'll probably try a lot more.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not greatest of footballers.
I can't confirm.
Once in
Second
my
that.
lifetime, to
When?
play academy football. But
Right,
right
is it the
now,
women's team?
The women's team.
but anyways, yeah, you have Nkunku who
Women's England.
doesn't seem to want to play for Chelsea, and then you have us linked with Garnacho for 50 odd million, who's another player. I don't think we should be signing for that kind of price. I think you want to get your GBG, get back gang. Is that what they say?
You know exactly what it means.
You know exactly.
Why is it that they say get back, gang?
Get back.
Too quick. Well, like, come on, bro.
Get back for Mason Mount.
I don't know what a GBG is.
I don't know what that is.
Isn't that the,
Cent-
No, that's actually the currency of the UK.
Oh, okay.
Cent.
But
TikTok brain.
but anyway,
brain rot?
Brain rot.
Nah, man.
GBP cent.
I think
What do you used to pay? What's money here then?
okay. Guys, can we move on? We've got a football podcast to do.
Okay.
But yeah, if that's what you guys are after, I hope to God that Clearlake Capital are not, as what's the word? Naive.
Help us with our PSR, please.
Help yourself. How about that?
What does that mean?
Show the camera face.
That's kind of scary.
That's so annoying.
That's kind of scary.
No, because he's a homegrown player, though, isn't it? So like, he'll
that's
go
why,
straight
yeah.
into the pockets of Jim Ratcliffe, and he'd probably go to a yacht somewhere and use the money.
Yeah, probably. The
And
thing is, though, if we sell Garnacho for 60 odd million, it means we have around 200 million to spend. Because he's a homegrown player, pure profit. So PSR works in different ways, but we are currently locked in by PSR. It's literally we can't do what we want.
Yeah.
We can't build and help Amorim with the squad and get back to where we want to be because of PSR. And if that means we have to sell Garnacho, obviously I'll talk about it more in 9 section. Then yeah, and you guys might help us with that, man. You know what I mean?
Pat on the back says it all.
Yeah.
Might be a better
Cavara
player than Sancho.
went to
though.
PSG for 50 odd million.
He went to PSG for 8 million actually, 8 million
Yeah.
euros. Can you get facts right, please, for the
though.
pod?
Pounds though.
Do your reason. I only went on holiday. I don't know what happened up there. But can you get facts right, please?
Point out my head one more time,
pod?
see if there's any pod left.
It's over here.
Okay. But 50 odd million pounds, which was the currency
No,
we
it's
do
not.
use.
60 odd.
60 odd.
Close to 60 mil. And
60
Garnacho, half that. I'd say 30 odd mil.
In your opinion?
Yeah, that's what
I can't lie, I hear that.
Innit? He's not
35.
worth more than 35.
I had 35.
He's not worth more than
Off
35.
the bench player, still very raw, still not ready to start in the Premier League for a big side that's going to win anything.
Impact player. Off
Impact.
the
In
bench.
today's market, though.
I think his ceiling is higher than their current
Rival
leftovers.
tax, young player tax, Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Most
I hear
GA for a
it, I
youngster
hear it.
in the world under 21, whatever it was last season.
I
Tax.
don't know about all that. But yeah.
Come on,
Right, rival
broski.
tax in the Premier. I hear that tax.
Not better than Sancho though.
But his overall value as a player, like going to an outsider club, 35 mil. His ceiling is higher than Sancho's. His ceiling is higher than Sancho's.
100.
Yeah.
100.
You know that.
I don't know. What
So we get on Sancho a lot on this podcast.
I think more so.
I do
you.
too much.
More so just
Simply
more.
because I don't like him being gassed up because this is Manchester United, Jadon Sancho, and that against City was another game for Jadon Sancho. Just another game, hooked off, didn't really do much, ineffective.
He's coming up against.
Mateus Nunes can sit down on a pitch, have a drink of tea,
Word.
have a cup of brew
Yeah,
on the pitch
little bit of shat.
with his newspaper,
He's nothing. He's
just
chilling.
chill.
He's playing out of
I got
position
Jadon Sancho
in
on the
defense, and he's got a new defender has just a new signing who just come in, played his
Yeah.
first game, had
Shook.
a mare, shook, panicking,
Yeah,
and Sancho is not a shark, bro.
Sancho.
But our wingers need to
but-
be sharks.
I mean,
He didn't smell no blood.
Okay,
smell no blood,
that's no blood, and I think we can forgive him for this game, especially throughout the season. He's been very, very well, played very well for Chelsea. In my
very
opinion.
good.
Very,
Two
very
goals
well,
in
yeah.
February. Fantastic, to be fair. I think Sancho another game. We talk about him a lot on this pod, but
Stop
I
saying
think Nicholas Jackson's been really poor the last 9-10
Yeah.
games. It's been a stretch of a while now.
Bad
actually.
patch.
Over 2
In
months
terms of
now.
scoring, though.
In terms of scoring,
But he's a striker. so
even his overall play, which
do
we
you
associate
expect?
Jackson with, is usually quite good. Has not been up to standard recently.
Yes, but it's also not been as bad as people make it out to be. Because I do watch Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I do watch the 90.
we've seen what Jackson can do.
Well, I know the lad on the end doesn't really watch 90-minute games of Chelsea, so I would rather you step back on this opinion
But I can
about
talk,
Jackson.
right?
You can talk a little bit.
Who
'cause
told-
you do watch him? Lad on the far end, which is you.
Why don't I watch 90-minute games with Chelsea?
You don't watch 90-minute games.
I
with
watch
Chelsea.
90-minute games with all our clubs.
Okay, but
Indeed, I do.
what I will say about Jackson is he has been struggling to put the ball in the back of the net. He's not been starved of opportunities, but he has been very rocky in front of goal recently. Something that he started off well
Very
at the start of the
Dwayne
season.
Johnson.
Just take a moment for that one.
Should I say Balboa?
Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
But
damn it, man.
anyways, we have Jackson who needs a striker to compete with him, and I would like. I
think he's getting a bit too comfy.
For I don't know. I haven't got anyone off the top of my head that can really compete with
tumbleweed,
him.
man.
Maybe like a Ferguson from Brighton on loan.
Maybe like a Chilauterson.
Yeah.
Because I think
Why
the next
we
game
getting
was
Ferguson
actually
for?
quite a major talking topic between Wolves and Arsenal at Molyneux. If you want to get that game up for the
Yeah,
research purposes
we
for the
can
pod,
do that, we
what a
can do that.
fantastic transition from me.
We can do that.
Allah,
Yeah.
how you scream.
Yeah. Yeah.
He listened. He said, yeah.
You did. You
Hey,
did.
kick
So you did.
No, but you can't really
I was
argue with
thinking,
that.
who is
That's
that
a
player?
great transition.
Who's that player? Chilauterson. Okay. We do have Arsenal versus Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Molyneux Stadium, where
Some diabolical referee went down.
Before we get into it, I want to say, listen, I don't want to laugh, man. Referees are generally,
every week
I
there's
guess
something.
Arsenal every week. I just want to say, brilliant decision. Michael Oliver, you've rocked my world.
And he's got it absolutely
Spot
spot on.
Major League Soccer,
Wait, that's my joke.
Miles Lewis Skelly,
Yeah.
Yeah, you see?
MLS All Stars, who has been having this sort of thing coming. I'll be honest. He's been
Macho Man.
macho man,
What did he say with Ian Wright?
fighting.
Interview. I'm tough. I pop anyone I see. What did he
Yeah.
say?
I don't think he
They
said
didn't
that.
say that.
I don't think he
You
said that.
might as well have.
Yeah, but he did get a red card, and I think it was a red card. I think it was a red card, and against City next week, I do hope to see him in the stands. Hopefully,
Come on, who's left back?
Yeah.
Zinchenko, kind of
Maybe
Fury,
the
cheering
Arsenal-
on someone in his position.
Yeah.
I guess he shouldn't be playing. Yeah, and that foul. So I spat everywhere.
Yep, spit more.
Please clean
Pause.
Yeah.
Clean it.
How's that pause?
Nothing.
It's so strange. No, but listen. People, Arsenal fans.
Yo, can we end this comedy
Arsenal
segment,
fans,
bro?
Arsenal fans are trying to say. No, okay. Big one thing. Well, for real, yeah. Arsenal fans are
Said
trying to
Wallahi
say.
as well, so don't say nothing bad.
I'm
Don't scream though.
Go on.
Like I'm
You scream
well,
that you
I'm
fucking listen to
I'm being
him.
Don't
serious.
swear though.
Say.
He's on the edge of the box. Arsenal fans want to say it's only a tactical foul. You can't put your studs up on someone's ankle
Yeah, you can't.
Break his leg.
and
you can't.
just run off to your position
Scot free.
like you just done something normal. Come here, leave.
Come on and go.
Yeah, come back and go.
And
Oliver, good decision.
I wasn't quite understanding of the shock on his face, because I'm pretty sure he was the one that made the foul.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's the one that almost ended the player's career.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Matt
sure he's the
Doherty,
one that
I'm very
almost
sorry, Matt
broke
Doherty.
his leg.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he's the one that got sent off.
And it wasn't a matter of a tactical foul. It was dangerous play.
Yeah, I don't know why Arsenal fans are saying tactical. The referee, through comms, PGMO, spot on.
That's quite rare for them as well. to be
Very
fair.
rare,
They
very.
have been quite poor, but that, well done.
And I'd hate for you to be on the end of that tackle as my brother as well.
The ankle, we finished.
Yeah. It's almost there anyways.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay. So as you guys can see, these guys don't really like Arsenal. Comedy section
It's
over.
not bad, that.
Done. Not a red card. Everybody knows it. It was on the edge of their box.
Oh,
on a
that's not red,
transition.
not red.
Tactical
He says it's not
foul.
red, it's not red.
He didn't go to ground. His foot wasn't high. Studs were barely up. He literally just put his foot in. He tripped him over. That was it.
Just high enough to break his leg though. Or his ankle.
It wasn't high. If it was,
But he made no attempt to play the
brittle
ball.
bones. How would that? How would
No,
that
it
injure
takes
him?
one bad decision.
It's fine.
Yeah.
One
All
bad.
the Wolves players were shocked. All the Arsenal players were shocked. The referees, the managers, everyone was shocked apart from Michael Owen. Only him.
Michael Owen, I'm pretty sure he retired.
Michael Owen is a former player.
So where? Oh, what are we talking about?
I don't think he's allowed to ref games, actually.
Yeah, I think
he's
so.
not. You know what I mean?
Head in the game.
It was a mistake.
Come back.
Michael
Mark
Oliver.
Oliver.
Yeah, Michael Oliver. He's the only one that wasn't shocked. Even him, he's probably shocked with his own decision because that was a woeful.
I think he's sleeping all right, actually.
Yeah, he's getting paid a lot. Last season against Man City, he made a stinking, horrible, winky decision.
Winky.
Kovacic.
What does that mean? Harry Winks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left, ain't he?
Footballer. Pretty sure.
Kovacic versus Declan Rice's Achilles.
Last year, actually. Wow.
Oh, the same reference.
So much has
Like,
happened since.
No, but he said in
It's a
that
long
game
time.
he didn't want to give the red. He didn't want to affect the flow of the game. But this game, he wants to do
okay,
it.
that-
Listen, I don't care about the red cards. Like it's so.
You won the
boring.
game.
You won the
Okay,
game.
yeah,
You won the game.
you won
But
the
it's shocking refereeing. It's shocking refereeing. You lot don't genuinely believe that it's not a red. Sorry, that it is a red. And yeah, I want to move on from it anyway. Lewis Skelly, aside from the red
Good
card,
player.
great player in my opinion.
Yeah, good
I
player.
think he's a fantastic talent.
Good kid, man.
I think he's so strong. Reece James-esque.
Yeah, he has got the Reece James build, but one thing that doesn't go well for that is the injuries that come with it. So
Yeah.
let's just hope.
But not everyone's got Reece James's
Hamstrings.
Yeah.
It's not about hamstrings. It's just the fact that they're so big boned that at the end of it, like after a while, it gets the best of them, bro.
Big boned.
Yeah, like big bones.
All right.
Some people just have bigger bones.
Have you got
Yeah.
big bones?
I mean, no, I wouldn't say so. No, not myself.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, but
Okay.
Miles
Strange.
Lewis Skelly is a good player.
Great
We'll be
player.
watching from the stands next
And
game.
I think he's better than Rico Lewis as well.
Stronger version.
random stray.
Stronger.
Rico Lewis.
Not a
In his-
stray,
in
just
his yard chilling right now. He's
just
Good
two,
kid as well.
Good kid, man. Never know.
Very nice guy.
Just two
Random
young.
stray, wallah.
Okay, just two young players playing in similar roles for their respective clubs.
He's a stronger version of Rico Lewis.
stronger
Less
version,
technical.
less technical, but a better asset.
Better
to the
suit-
team.
better suited to the Premier League.
Yeah,
Better athlete, isn't
and
he?
obviously we know that he's
Okay.
a midfielder converted into left back. Obviously, Arteta's told him, listen, you're a good player,
Chill out for a bit. Don't
but
go
chill
left
out for a bit. Hang your left back.
Get your
That's obviously-
flowers.
To be fair,
Nothing wrong with that as well.
Starboy
That's
was
important, very important
Starboy
position.
was one
Saka started there,
left
man,
back.
and I look where he is. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's going to reach the heights of Saka.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's improving his defensive capabilities. But the role that he plays anyway is inverted, so he's in the midfield half the game anyway. He plays great line breakers, and like I said, he's so super strong. He's literally making OGs bounce off him, bro, in the big Premier League. So yeah, I'm happy with him.
I think João Gomez red card, defo red card.
That was a straight red
It's
card.
a shocking challenge
But-
from João
but
Gomez, and he was
again,
shocked
he got
after.
it wrong.
Hands on his head.
Yeah.
Why is everyone
Cheeky.
shocked
Not
with
sure
bad
why.
challenges?
That's too
I'm
cheeky,
so
bro.
confused.
Yeah,
It's a red card.
You come in flying.
But he got away with it though. 2 yellows. Should have been a
Yeah.
straight red.
Yeah, and was it straight red, wasn't it?
No, yellow.
Two
then
yellows.
red.
Either way, I think
Had
it
a
would
nightmare,
have
man.
went anyway. Would have went anyway.
Yeah.
Shocking challenge.
However,
very stupid.
Calafiori scored the winner.
Did. Good
Came
goal.
came on as the substitution.
What's in the interview? He only scored as well.
He said, "I only scored a banger."
Manga.
That's what he said, because as we know that he scored a very good goal against Man City in his debut game, and now he's gone on to do this as well. Impressed with him. Thank you for doing that. Saved us the defeat.
And what about
Havertz, on the other hand, I do want to talk about.
Yeah, Kai Havertz.
Spoken about him a couple times. Again, I'm not really happy
How
with
many
him.
big chances did he miss? 3 big chances?
3 big chances, and Arsenal need a striker, man. You need a
Yeah,
striker.
desperately.
Shock.
You need someone who's less fighty, more scory. That's what I would say.
Yeah. No,
But
I agree.
He missed 3 big chances, and he was knackered by the end of the game. No, I don't know what for.
Collapsed
Though.
at
What was
the
it
end of the game,
for?
quite
Was it because
literally.
he was bad, or was it because he was tired? Which one?
I think he's
Both.
Is he tired because he's bad, or is he bad because he's tired?
Or is he both?
Hey, just bad and tired, isn't it? Just one of them was, call a spade a spade. But yeah, he fell down literally at the end of the game. I don't know what happened. His legs stopped working.
I feel so sorry for him.
Collapsed to Lil Durk, and then he
Down to his knees.
fell down to my knees.
Lil Durk.
Yeah.
No way.
He
It's
didn't
a
get
bit-
it.
bit slow.
He didn't get
No,
it.
he fell down to his knees, Lil Durk.
I said he fell down to his knees.
Collapsed,
I know
Lil
I
Durk.
said he collapsed.
So I know what you're trying to say, but I called out on it because it was wrong.
Yeah,
Not 'cause
but-
I didn't know.
What's gonna happen? He's gonna edit it, and it's gonna look right.
It's
And
nothing.
you're gonna
Well,
stupid
I'm not going to edit
Thank you,
anything.
brilliant.
And you kind of screamed at me, so I definitely won't
He
edit
screamed
it
at
as
me.
well. No.
He screamed at you though.
When?
No, he didn't.
Thank you.
Okay.
Whoa.
can't Definitely edit that out.
I can't make it out.
Okay. But anyways,
he fell, but there was a graphic, and
Yeah. Sorry about that.
this is guy on today, bro.
Yeah, go on.
But yeah, there was a graphic, and he was literally, it was to do with Premier League's players who has covered the most ground this season. And Kai Havertz was second, next to a DM/8.
So is this football or Mo Farah I'm running? Which one is it?
Allah.
Because I'm quite confused. Why is that a
Why is my
stat
why is my
for a
striker doing that?
I'm very confused about
He's
that.
running him finished. What's the saying? Running him thin? Running him dry? That sounds mad.
Not running
Wearing
him
him thin.
Running him into the ground.
Wearing him-
Running him into the, and literally he fell
Or
into the
using
ground.
using him like a bar of soap.
Yeah, that one as well.
Think of one.
Didn't he?
I said wearing
Very.
him thin.
Yeah. But yeah, nah. Bad from him.
He was horrible. Like.
Season's over, man.
But yeah. Shout out to the
You won the
Gooners.
game, bro.
Shout out to the Gooners, though.
You won the game.
Yeah, we won. Yeah.
So are you a proud Gooner of your team?
Huh?
Arsenal fans, right? Gunners, Gooners.
Shout out to
Yeah.
the Gooners.
Yeah, big up Arsenal.
The Gooners.
Yeah, the Gunners.
So you're a Gooner or nah?
What are you talking about?
Gunners, Gooners, like it's been a thing for Arsenal. I just wanted to know, as an Arsenal fan, are you a Gooner? Are you a massive Gooner?
Are you behind the Gooners?
Am I behind the Gunners? Yeah, I support my team. I mean,
Are you a big Gooner?
I don't know why I said like it.
I'm quite confused.
I don't know what you guys are on. I'm an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I know. I know you're
support
Arsenal fan.
Yeah, but the Gooner, you guys are Gooners.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're Gunners, Arsenal Gunners.
Nah, that's the old one.
That's the old one.
There's
Changed,
a new one
changed,
now.
changed.
They say we're the Gooners, but I just want to know how
We're
much
the
of
Gooners and
how
we're
much
gooning. Arsenal, we're gooning. Is it?
how much of a Gooner are you? Is the question I'd like to pose to you.
So I don't really.
Yeah.
What's the act of gooning?
Being an Arsenal fan,
Being
a
an
Gunner,
Arsenal fan.
a Gunner.
Well, if that's the act of gooning, then yeah, I'm the biggest gooner. Gooner, I am.
Ah, that's good to hear.
Okay.
That's lovely stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
anyway,
yeah.
let's swiftly
TMI. Bloody hell.
Bit confused.
let's swiftly move on from that game and move on to
Craven Cottage, where
my fellow.
Fulham
No, not my fellow United.
nil.
Fan, sorry.
Manchester United won.
Yep.
Sandro Martinez goal. That was a pretty stale game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, deflection goal.
I was
Dodgy
actually,
goal
I
as
was
well.
actually watching the Cardiff Warriors. I don't know if you know who they are.
Big up them, man.
Bay Warriors.
Cardiff Warriors. Yeah. So
I heard they're a good team, to be fair.
they're quite a good team. Yeah, good to watch. And
up
so
them,
I
man.
caught the second half of the United game, but it was pretty stale up until 70th minute, where United were just LEICSTER in attack.
Number 9.
Number 9, yeah, him.
Yikes.
Yeah, Rasmus Højlund. I got a stat actually quite interesting. I've memorized this, how bad it is. It's engraved in my brain. He's played 48 games for United, so it's about around season and a half.
Yeah.
48 games. And he has failed to score in 36 of those.
Quick maths. What's that?
75% of games that he's failed to score in. 75% of games
Yeah.
that he's failed to score in for United in the Premier League.
That's your striker that you paid 72 millions.
Yeah, no,
for.
actually about that. So Højlund caught wind of the United interest in 2023, and he changed his agent to SCG agency, which is the same agency as Ten Hag,
Hold on. Ten Hag, the former United manager?
who signed Rasmus Højlund.
Okay.
Where you going with this?
Quite.
I just think the Højlund signing was actually a Ponzi scheme. And we got shagged because we paid 72 million for someone who is not ready to step up to the Premier League at all.
Yeah.
He made the move way too soon. He was barely scoring at Atlanta, and I was giving him the benefit of the doubt because I did see where he could improve. But in the areas where he shows weaknesses every week on television, live, by the way, recorded, everyone can see where he's bad at. He has not gone on to improve these weaknesses. He goes midweek training seems like he's not doing anything about it. And he just comes back every single weekend, the same player with a heavy touch, no link-up play, no hold-up play, wrestling defenders instead of actually spinning in behind and showing good movement.
Yeah.
Not really getting shots off on goal, not creating nothing for yourself. And Højlund right now is the antithesis of a United striker.
Wow.
So, or any good striker, really. So
I think he's a striker. I think he's a striker.
No, he's a striker.
But in MMA.
Yeah.
Or boxing.
Oh, yeah, boxing.
So, yes, he's
Yeah.
not a football striker. You know? So, he's been really, really poor. And against Fulham, he was completely and utterly ineffective. Calvin Bassey and then man locking him
Toyed with him. Calvin Bassey's a beast.
No, but I'd love to be against Højlund. Not like that. I don't need to dodge things.
No. But Højlund...
I'm saying that defensively, he's not a threat.
He's not a task.
He's not a
At
threat.
all.
He's not a task.
He might try.
He's going to run in behind.
He might try to do something to me.
That's about it. He might twerk on you.
He might twerk on me. Get off me. I start jar me out. I think I get a red card.
Yeah, look.
I think against Højlund, I get sent off.
You have to cash out against
What are you
that.
doing, bro?
Yeah,
You have to
You have to cash out for that.
But he was really poor. Lisandro Martinez scored a goal, thankfully. And I know Ahmad's goal disallowed, but what a goal. Him and Mainu.
You know, Ahmad is
pure
a
football.
top player, man. I was watching, especially that second half. Like, he was doing some things with the football, and I was thinking,
Brilliant.
like, even a composure that he has at this age, yeah? Like, the guy understands when to slow things down, when to speed things up. Even late in the game, I remember there was a moment where he was being pressed
burst of
in his own half, and he just found Bruno with a switch so casually.
Yeah.
And it was like, bro, this guy, how old is he? Like 20,
22, 23.
22, 23.
But in that first half as well, like, we weren't really getting the ball out to him enough. And then second half, we had
that's
to.
what I said,
And then
second
that's
half.
why we kind of went on to win the game, because he is our best player right now. But, you know, a lot of United's issues stem from our wing backs who are Majraoui and Dalot.
Position.
Yeah, and Majraoui's best position is probably for me right now right centre back, and Dalot's best position is literally just a fullback, and they're being played or being asked to play positions that are out of their jurisdiction, out of their abilities, and because their 1v1 threat is non-existent, not there at all, and whenever we go forward, they're not getting forward fast enough because they're not attack first players. So that completely nullifies us, and we can't play the way we want to play. That's how Amrin wants to play. So it's going to take a while. He's going to instill his ideas regardless. He said he's standing on business.
Yeah, it's being
He's
stubborn.
not nudging. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, but we got the win.
I still think it's a risky project, though, I'll be honest. I think it's a risky
It's
project.
risky. Also, right now, we are bound by PSR. So backing him in January is going to be very hard. We are linked with Philip Dogu from Lecce.
Left back.
Very, very good left wing back.
very good.
Who also played right wing in his career. So he's an attack first player, attack minded. Very, very good. I think he has the highest number of attacking actions for a fullback.
Is it?
In Europe or in Serie A, something I look up on a stat. Don't quote me on this, but yeah. So he's shown to be very, very good going forward.
PMP.
Yeah, so I think we can sign him, even though we're bound by PSR. But it'll take a while. I think
see where that goes.
I did say in a few videos ago, United can challenge for the league next season. But since then, new info has come to light, and I've done my research properly, and I can't say that was a crazy statement when I said
No, but why? It didn't even require research to know that was a crazy statement.
I know, but I was saying transfer window and stuff, but even then, transfer window and all that, it still doesn't mean anything. It's going to take a long, long time. But
Do you want to shout out your dealer?
huh?
You want to shout out your dealer?
I was sober at the time.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure I was sober. I was getting a bit ahead of myself. Amrim appointment and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just step by step, I guess, for United right now. And I don't want to set goals for us. I don't want to get ahead of myself and say this and that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Okay, it's game by game, and it's gonna take a
let it
long
go
time.
how it goes. But I'm telling
Yeah,
you, we said
it's
this
gonna take a long time.
before he came in.
It'll take a while.
It's gonna take a while. You're gonna have a lot of players playing out of position.
Yeah.
He's gonna buy their players for the position, and if Man United don't back him, you're then gonna have a new squad with
No wingers.
Same cycle, man.
yeah.
But also, I want to talk about Fulham. I think Fulham were pretty good today, especially towards
They were
the
calm.
end of the game.
They were calm. I think Muniz could have scored a few.
Nunez, could have scored a few goals. They had a couple chances, and especially towards the end of the game, when after United scored, they put a lot of pressure onto you guys and had you lot, backed in your own half, very, very deep. And I think Fulham are a great team. I do like them. I do like what they've got going on. What Marco Silva's got going on. Iwobi was pretty good as well. But I think they were quite unlucky to lose that game, if I'm being honest. I think it would have been a fair result if they would have got a draw. They had probably more big chances than you guys.
I didn't look at the stat sheet for that.
No, just through watching the game, I think they had more.
But big chances can be measured by stats. So we won the game. But I'm happy with the win. And
I think what I would say is United did defend well though, especially when
yes, we did defend well,
towards the end when they were
Maguire
putting a lot
immense.
of pressure onto you guys.
Maguire,
Euro came on,
when
did
he
quite
came on,
well.
yeah.
De Ligt came off and whatnot. But
Collier,
Manasseh
by the
came
way,
on.
Toby Collier, fantastic goal line.
I'm not quite sure what sort of a player he is though.
He is a player who is very simple and just does what he's told. You know, steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie, yeah, that's probably what you.
Yeah, when he comes on, and he just calms the game down.
And he works.
Very, very good clearance at the end as well. From Pereira's cross, I forgot who headed it in, and then off the line cleared it.
Yeah.
Very, very good. So I think Joachim Anderson's head actually, yeah. And Collier off the line cleared it. So I'm very happy with that. Take the win. Move on.
Where's United at the
On
moment?
to the next.
Somewhere in about
Sleeping down
12,
on the
13th.
13th, I think.
Wow. What's your aim for this season? Do you want to get European football?
No.
Do you think you'll get European football?
No.
Okay. Who have you got next week?
Hey, well, let me just say one thing, yeah? Let me say one thing. Arsenal were bad for a long time. Never this bad. The lowest we finished was the lowest we finished was 8th. We were never 13th, 14th,
Never,
15th.
no, you're right, to be fair.
I'd like to say the same about Tottenham as well. Tottenham 15th
I think Tottenham's
place.
not great.
Tottenham's a
not a
little
great
bit of a
team.
different story,
Yeah,
but they're
yeah.
top 4 side, bro.
Yeah,
Top
but you guys
four.
haven't won a Premier in 21 years.
Yes, but we haven't been bad, this bad.
Yeah,
Like
you're
our-
not champs for 7 years.
Okay, but our lows weren't as low as yours. And again, in the Champions League, what were you guys really? In the Champions League, what have you guys been recently?
We won a champs before. You won more recently than you won a Prem.
No, but recently, what have you been?
What have
I'm
you
talking about. But in the Premier League, what I'm talking about is Arsenal. The lowest we've been is 8th place, bro.
So
The lowest we finished is
And
8th
United,
place.
8th
But we've never been 13th place. Never in this
Oh,
season.
you've never finished 13th place, yeah.
Yeah, but we've never,
It's
we've
about what you
even
finish.
been 13th place in the
It's
season.
about what you finished at the end of
But
the
with
day.
Arsenal, we was getting bantered left, right, and centre. But with Arsenal, I feel like they get off a little bit. No,
You're
they
not
get,
what?
They get onto you. Of course, they get onto you. But
Way more than Arsenal ever have been getting onto. United
disagree.
get cooked daily, even though people know we're dead.
No,
they know
but
we're shocking. We're still getting cooked.
I don't know,
should
you know,
get
I
cooked.
think-
I
I
feel
think-
like United get away with it more than
I
Arsenal.
think-
No
and
chance.
Tottenham on a different level.
Hold on.
Tottenham no one really cares about Tottenham. I'll be honest. They're not on the same stature as United. United get violated every single day.
but
Whether
Ars-
it's Sky Sports,
but Ars-
where the main talking points on every single big TV show, every
Arsenal
single
was
podcast.
also getting
everything.
violated every single day, though.
Not like this though.
Arsenal
so if you want to
also-
compare it, United gets cooked the most.
I disagree.
The most. I'm telling you.
Arsenal went on a drought as well, like no trophies for like 9 years, bro.
Liverpool won something last year and the year before.
The
But what I
nine-year
would
no
say-
trophies when like long ago. I'm talking about recently. We
What
had
I
the
would
FA
say
Cup
is
recently,
though,
bro.
I feel like Arsenal were getting. I don't know. It's hard to measure, but what I will say is Arsenal were getting a lot of heat though. They
Come
were
on,
getting-
man.
They were not like
They were
United.
getting a lot of heat. But
Arsenal was getting kicked out
Arsenal
of
called
traditional
Banter
top 6, bro.
FC, top 4 FC.
We don't hold it like
Especially back
United.
then when top 4 was a vile. By the way, they were getting violated
Literally,
for getting
finishing
top 4,
fourth, bro.
For getting 4th. So I don't know. It's hard to measure though, man. It's difficult. I think football's changed, isn't it? Football's got a lot more competitive since then. But what United do well is they'll win trophies here and there. But I'll be real, both teams weren't great. not a great battle to have. Battle of the mid, low key.
Out of the mid, yeah. I'm not over the moon. I'm not happy with the win. Step by step.
On to
Take
the
it.
next.
Take it and go.
Who do you have next? You know,
No.
you lost your last Premier League game where we weren't here, 3-1 against Brighton. Though got bopped.
Yeah, smacked.
When was this? Last week?
Yeah, last Premier League.
Yeah, I tend to forget a lot about results quickly. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to Spurs versus Leicester,
City.
which was
At the
2-1
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
at the
as well.
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where Spurs got the lead through Richarlison, and then equalised by Vardy, and then El Khanousi.
Bilal Khanous.
Bilal El Khanous,
Fantastic player.
who's a fantastic young player
Very,
as well.
very, very, very good.
But let's talk about the one thing I noticed, which was very hilarious to me at the time when I seen it. Vardy, when he scored, how's he pointing to the Premier League badge and saying, "I've got 1, you've got 0"?
Bro.
It's so easy.
What a guy.
It's so easy to banter Spurs players and Spurs fans,
Yeah.
because they don't have anything to show for. You know what I mean? And then today,
To be fair, Iliman Ndiaye yesterday against Brighton for Everton scored a penalty.
Yep.
And was doing a seagull celebration, and he got
Got sent off.
He got booked for it. He got booked. Vardy done this,
Oh, they got booked on it.
and nothing happened to him. So like Sol Campbell said, it might be a race thing.
And Foden does
Yeah, it's
this.
a race thing.
Foden does that.
Yeah, but Foden.
So does Isak though. Isak does do the same celebration. So I don't know what you're doing.
No, but I'm saying,
I like
I'm
Isak
saying,
though.
Iliman Ndiaye got booked for it. Vardy is calm.
But Vardy's one was low key though. It wasn't really bait. Like
Yeah,
he's pointing
yeah,
at-
to be fair, the guy
that's
celebrating,
right in
Ndiaye
front of your face.
celebrating,
Yeah.
I don't understand why you get
Vardy,
booked
what
for
a guy
that.
though, huh?
Because
Why you get booked for
seagulls,
that?
innit?
Brighton, Seagull celebration, Brighton.
No, why
he's
you
mocking the
get booked
fans.
for it though?
Because mocking
Woke.
the club in it and that.
Game's gone. Game's gone.
Anyways, Spurs did start well. Son had a couple chances. I think he had one saved and that was gonna go top bins. I think one just went wide. In the first half, Spurs were the better team, and then Richarlison scored that header. First start of the season in the Premier League, and he scored for them. And then in the second half, just wallahi, some of the worst defending I've ever seen in my entire life.
Shocking.
The middle of the park was so open. Vardy had pretty much a tap in. Well, it was a tap
They were
in.
just picking up space anyway.
And then El Khanusi's goal.
That's right.
He's so
Tottenham
Bro,
mistake,
the guy
picked up
was
the ball,
in the middle of the pitch.
just
open.
free roaming. innit?
No one's like,
dream.
Bro, no one's coming off the
No one's
line from
pressing
the
him.
defense.
Shocking.
No one's from the
Midfield's not
midfield.
tracking him down.
Nothing. And the shot finessed it, right bin, bottom right bin.
Bosh.
Simple, 2-1. And from there on, Spurs were defeated. Obviously,
I heard
towards the end, Pedro Porro hit the bar and that whatnot. But just in general,
Losing at home to
Spurs.
19th place. Where are Spurs? 16th, 15th?
bro, why? This is relegation form. You know, in the last 10 games, like if there was a league table, they are 19th. 19th. Only team worse than them, Southampton.
Yeah.
Which are
Imagine they
last
got
on the
relegated.
table. They won't get relegated, but it's like
Charlotte
Bloody
do.
close to getting relegated.
I think it's.
You know what I mean?
I think he might go now. Genuinely,
Angie.
I think he's gonna
he might
go. I think he's gonna
I think
go.
he might go.
There's a lot of talk about his last game when they lost as well. The interview when the interviewer said, Angie, was it? She goes, familiar story.
That's quite.
And then he goes, familiar story. What do you mean? And then she goes, as in, I think it was a guy. And then he goes, yeah, as in like you'd be losing a lot of games recently. And he goes, all right, wait to start an interview. All right, mate.
Both gimmick.
You know what I mean? So like even him being rude to interviewers is getting picked up on, and how you come across in the media. If you come across as like a bad person or a prick,
They're gonna make
not
it
saying you
worse
are.
for you, innit?
Yeah, straight away.
Facts.
But that's
But I think it was a
you're
thing where
cooked.
he lost the fans.
Yeah, he
from a
did. He
couple
did.
games back.
Probably
Yeah.
prematurely, I would say though.
Yeah, they were onto him a bit too early.
Yeah, a bit
But
too
one
early.
thing that I will say is that, like, even if he does go, I think it's deeper than the managers.
Daniel Levy,
It's Daniel Levy, the owner.
Shocking.
Um,
he's the worst.
Spurs have had 16 managers in the last 24 years,
Wow. Is that more than Chelsea? Maybe, you know.
and
to be honest.
You guys get managers like no tomorrow.
they've
Yeah.
won Jack. You know, they've won nothing.
nothing.
Jack nothing.
No, they won a cup in 09. I think it's a Carling Cup.
I think Carling Cup, yeah. Yeah.
Well, they won that. Well done. But other than that, they've literally they're trophyless, and I feel like they've had managers. They've had Mourinho, Conte, Espirito, and
Pochettino,
they've gone on to
Andre
win.
Villas-Boas.
Come on, they've
How about that?
they've
All
had
them guys.
managers that have gone on
Tim Sherwood.
to win at their new clubs.
Ryan
so it
Mason.
just goes to show that it's not the manager appointment that's wrong. It's
The guy making the
guy
decisions, yeah.
making a decision.
It's only as far as you
something
can go.
higher up.
But at the same time, losing at home to 90th place Leicester.
Who have been in shocking form. I think they
One-
lost 5 out of the last 5
Yeah.
previously.
Who aren't great themselves,
Yeah.
is some blame does have to go to the team.
No,
and Angie.
100%. But I feel like
Overall, the bigger picture.
overall, it is
Yeah.
the bigger picture. You have to take a step back and look at it. Like
It's deep in a rap.
it's deeper than rap, bro. Whatever that means.
Whatever the hell that is.
Okay.
Well done, man. Shocking line. Just every
I
single time.
okay. Andrew Postecoglou, who said he will win some.
Posta no clue. Yeah. Not my slander name, Angie.
He said he wins every time in his second season. This will be the first time where he doesn't win in his second season. Well, we will
Chill out.
see.
Chill
We'll see.
out
I think
a
they got who do they have in midweek again in the is it Carabao Cup?
I said they drew who? Liverpool, was it?
Did they draw? They beat them.
They beat Liverpool.
2-1 or was it 1-0 or something? 1-0. So I think they'll give him that semi-final. If he loses that
Yeah, they might give him
semi-final,
that. They might give him that.
they will
actually,
give
yeah.
him that. It'll
Yeah.
be too premature. I think they learned from their mistake with Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho.
They'll give him that game. If he loses that, I think he'll go. And who's next? I think who can they even get now? There's no one left that Spurs can even go after. There's another game. I see people say it all the time. This is the worst Spurs have been since last week. You know,
Bro.
it just happens every week. Every week, Spurs is just bad. And you know what? I don't get any joy out of Spurs being bad anymore.
I do. I do.
I don't really
I'll
care.
always
Don't really.
get joy out of them.
I don't get joy out of it
don't really care,
because
to be
I'm so
honest with you.
used to it.
Yeah.
They're bad. They're not great.
How long may it
Can't
continue?
expect too much of them.
And they won't win
it-
anything.
hope
They're
it
not a
gets worse.
threat.
Spurs are
They've
Spurs,
never
isn't
been a
it?
threat. And on the other hand, you have Leicester, who are in 19th place. Your boy, Ruud van Nistelrooy, who has been struggling at Leicester. He has been struggling at Leicester.
Well, I mean, they are horror. What's that squad about? If they go down, they ain't come back up anytime soon.
I think they'll bounce back.
No,
You don't think they can hang in the championship?
That squad ain't good. They got a couple of ballers in there. A couple of very good players actually with Canus and Buonanotte. You know, and funny enough, Leicester won with a pivot of Oliver Skip and Harry Winks,
Wow.
who are known Spurs
Spurs
products. You know what I mean? So
Former Spurs players, anyways.
yeah. So no, yeah.
And yeah, obviously we know that Spurs have a lot of injuries at the moment. Romero's injured. What's his name?
Van de Ven.
Van der Vent, sorry, who's injured as well. Couple midfielding injuries, some up top. I know they've had a lot of injuries, but it doesn't give them an excuse to be on the form that they
16th,
can.
15th,
In
wherever the
10
hell they are.
games, in the last 10 games, they are 19th place
On league
in
form.
the league form table. And Spurs fans have had enough. We've seen them going crazy in the stands on Twitter, on YouTube, whatever. And I think it's time. I think it's time for them. But yeah, let's move on to Liverpool.
No, Forest, Bournemouth, Forest.
Okay,
For
Forest,
vitality.
Bournemouth. Sorry, Liverpool fans. Forest, Bournemouth, where Wataru,
Dango Utara.
Utara,
Yeah.
who scored.
Did you see the thing that one of the sports pages posted?
What?
They took a picture of him and they said Dango Unchained.
Good one, like the film.
Yeah, Django, the slave movie though.
Yeah.
Well, you can't post that.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's a.
You can't post that. That's a good one. You can't
Wait,
do that.
is this up?
I think they must have deleted it, but it went up. Man said Dango Unchained.
Surely, that's a
Surely it's a sackable offense.
lawsuit.
Whoever
that
done that
kind of-
is the contract got ripped up.
They're gone, man.
Yeah.
They're out of there.
But yeah, he scored a hat trick. Couple hat tricks for Bournemouth this season though.
Kluivert too.
Kluivert scored
Nah,
one.
Clive is on fire right
I
now.
think
Scored another
someone
final
else
as well.
scored one. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Kluivert got 2. I know that.
But Nottingham Forest were on a 7-game unbeaten run.
6 games, 1 draw.
Insane form. Probably the best in the
6
league.
wins, 1 draw.
Yeah, what did I
6
say?
games, 1 draw.
Sorry, yeah, 6 wins, 1 draw.
Yeah, 6 wins, 1 draw. And then just go to the vitality and get boxed
Get
5-0.
smacked silly.
Utara, hat-trick, Semenyo, Kluivert, who scored from a similar position. He scored 2.
It was the exact
scored last
same
week.
goal.
Yeah, one of
That
the-
Kluivert was the
one of his
exact same
goals.
goal.
Yeah.
But I would say those two teams are very, very similar in terms of, even though Nottingham Forest are above them, I think they're very close in terms
Just
of quality.
about, though. Yeah.
In terms of quality, I think very, very, very close. And then
You've got to remember, Bournemouth have around 7 or 8 first-team players out. They're without the
Yeah.
first striker, Van Elson.
Yep.
Without Sensi,
Yep.
one of their main defenders. They're without a lot of their players on the bench, like Alex Scott,
Yep.
like Tavernier.
Yep.
You know, a lot of their players on the bench are literally under 21 players. About 7 of them are under 21 players
Yeah.
who've barely played for Bournemouth in their careers.
Guys are
and they
making
still
it work,
won.
man.
They're so
5-0.
good, genuinely so good. And then they beat Newcastle the other day 4-1 away.
Yeah.
And then they come today against Forest. So 2 of the most informed teams in the league. Newcastle last week didn't lose in 10 or won their last
Yeah,
10,
something
something
like
crazy
that.
like that. And then this week, Forest, 6 wins, 1 draw in the last 7. 2 of the most informed teams in the league.
Slapped
Bournemouth
them.
just destroyed
Just
them.
brushed them.
9 goals in 2
and
games
beat
against
Chelsea
them.
as well the game before that.
Yeah, not
So-
hard against Chelsea, but I just think Bournemouth are fantastic. Genuinely, like their attack.
Andoni Raiola.
Yeah, Andoni
Beat you to
Raiola.
it. What a lad. Yo, I seen something crazy. He was playing in the MLS in like,
I seen that.
what's that
It
about?
was like
he
with
was
Jack
kicking ball.
Harrison. It was like a couple other managers, isn't it?
The craziest team I've ever seen in my life. So it's the most fake
Jesse
team.
Marsh or something was manager.
Ariola was kicking ball.
Kicking
he's
ball
been
in the
on.
MLS a couple years ago,
Yeah.
bro. And now he's managing Bournemouth in the Premier League and
So good.
the guy is special, man. I'm a
Taking
fan of his
Storm,
work,
innit?
I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Very
Huh?
good manager. Very, very,
Doing
very,
his
very
thing
good
right
manager.
now.
He is doing his
I think, where's
thing.
you got the table up?
I haven't got it up.
Bournemouth are
I think
7th, I
Bournemouth
think.
are like, but in terms of the gap between
like 40 points.
them and City, it's
not a lot.
It's
It's
like
not a
1
lot.
point.
It's not- yeah, it's not a lot,
3
man.
points.
It's not a lot.
The
So
league is very, very
Yeah, they're 7th, Bournemouth.
very close.
Gap between 4th and 7th is 1 point.
1 point. They're on 40 and City's
Same
41.
as Chelsea 40, Newcastle 41, City 41.
How
Forest
do you
44.
guys perceive the table right now? How do you perceive the league's quality? I see some people saying that
I think it's higher.
the fact that it's so competitive doesn't necessarily mean it's good.
I think it's higher.
But obviously, other people are saying that the fact that it's so close does mean that it's good. Me
The
personally,
top
I just
6
feel
clubs are all over the place in
Yeah.
terms of like quality right now. But the overall quality of the league
has gotten better.
is at a very, very, like, it's all-time
It's in
high.
a good-
Bournemouth,
it's in a good spot
Fulham,
right now, isn't it?
Forest,
Yeah.
Brighton.
Facts.
So those sort of mid-table teams that they're now very, very good. Like the quality of the league used to be like this. Now everyone's like this.
exactly, which I would say makes the quality of the league higher.
It's a good
I
watch.
agree. I agree.
Yeah, because
It's because everyone plays in a similar way.
everyone does.
And there's not enough amazing players on each team. Like the best clubs in the league don't have enough amazing players where like they can just break a deadlock like that. Just do
Yeah.
something in any
Yeah.
random
Game
situation.
breaker, yeah.
Because every team defends the same, attacks the same. So every manager has similar ideas. But because like back in the day where the quality of player was so distinct between each team, these days it's not. It's not. So that's kind of why I see, a lot of the teams being bunched up together. You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
But yeah, Nottingham
quality's good.
Forest.
Yeah, no, I
Quality's
agree.
good.
I
Not
agree.
it's one of those, just one of those games. You're gonna get those in a
That's a
season.
freak
innit?
result.
You'll get one of those in a season. I think they'll bounce
They'll bounce
back.
back from that, definitely.
It will be very
But
interesting to see if they do get Champions League. I do want to see if they end up in that sort of position come the end of the season. But yeah,
Bournemouth, what team?
Bournemouth, yeah, great team, man. Let's move on to Liverpool versus Ipswich.
Ipswich, yeah.
What was the score?
4-1.
4-1.
I feel sorry for Ipswich, man. They had City 6-0, and then Liverpool 4-1.
Yeah,
back to back.
but they decided to show up against Chelsea again. So yeah,
Yeah. Well, make it by yourself.
selective in their choices.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make it by yourself, then I guess they did beat you. Yes.
They did beat us with a gold medalist diver in Liam Delap. But yeah, we
No,
won't
anyway.
go back there. We won't go back there.
Yeah. Cody Gakpo.
4-1. Cody
goals.
Gakpo had a good game.
A guy I've been a fan of for a very long time. You guys remember that?
Yeah, you wanted him at United.
Yeah, I've been a fan of him since even before the World Cup 2022. Before that, and I was saying this guy's very good. He came to the Prem, didn't really hit the ground running straight away,
Yeah.
and I was getting invited saying, "Look at this guy, your boy is dead." Get me? And now this season he's been very, very good for Liverpool. Scored loads of goals. Important
Getting
part of
assists.
Arne Slot's his system, and he's just come to life in the Premier League really. And now I look like I know what I'm talking about. Don't I? Crazy.
Yeah, but
Who would have thought?
You also did say United's going to win the league next season. So.
Okay, and has that happened yet?
Say
You
that,
also said
and
Anthony's a good player.
Street that. That's
You also
scrappy,
said that Hoyland's a good better
yeah.
than
So Cody
Jackson.
Gakpo scored 2.
You also said
Mohamed
that
Salah scored
yeah.
again. Who was the other scorer? Dominic Szoboszlai.
Yeah, Mohamed Salah wasn't great either though that game. I'll be honest.
Shock.
But he has those games, man. And even the goal he scored, was
finish.
like
It was a good
was
finish.
like
Roof of the net,
it
wasn't
hit him like the touch is like.
It was a good touch.
I think it was unaware.
I think he saw read it. He knew he was going over the
know.
defender. And he anticipated it and he shoot roof of the net. It was a good finish.
Szoboszlai has improved a lot. I think
Yeah, I
he's
think
improved a lot
he's
recently.
He's been good for a while now, man.
He's ended.
Yes.
His
No, I
ended.
wouldn't say a while. I think in recent weeks. I'd
Yeah,
say.
like
That's not really a while though.
all of this year, all of January,
It's not even a month yet though.
all of January, I'd say most of December as well. I feel like, recent weeks, but the last few weeks,
Yeah,
he's
I wouldn't say
he's been good.
He's been good, man.
I feel like Curtis Jones saying Hazard's better than Salah.
I think he's spot on.
Yes. So
But
do
he
I.
shouldn't have said that.
But he got
though.
backlash for that. Why is he
Why-
getting
I don't know,
backlash
why
for
did
that?
And then
say
but
that,
he tried back. The thing is, he said it. Why did
I
he say
said,
it?
yeah, I'd have
Come
him,
on, you
but
know
if
he
I
shouldn't
could
be
choose a
saying
player
that.
in my team right now. Yeah,
Choose
of course, Salah.
And he
for
took a
out,
picture of him
but
on Twitter and said, "The guy I'd rather have on my team." Listen, chill out. We know what he said. You're trying to double back on it.
We were there. He
were
did
there.
say he'd rather have.
stupid.
He said he does think Hazard is a better player than Salah, but he thinks he'd rather have Salah on the team. I don't know what he was saying. To be fair, it didn't really make sense.
Nah, that makes sense though.
Contradicting himself
makes sense.
slightly. You'd want the better player on your team, no?
But he's talking about output.
Hazard's efficient.
Hazard is not giving him output.
Nah, he's not. He's not.
Other than that, Liverpool on their old ways, scoring and winning again. I think last week they scored a late winner. No, if I'm not mistaken. Who did they play last week? Liverpool.
I'm
Pretty sure
don't know.
They had a late winner
you say for
when
reason
I thought they were gonna drop points, but they saved it, and they're on league winning form. So I think Liverpool are very, very impressive this season, man, and I think they'll win the league, man.
Brentford.
Yeah. On the other hand, Ipswich, where are they?
Ipswich are not great.
That is your team, to be fair. Ipswich.
Let's get bopped around, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're 19th.
they're 19th in the league table, and I think
Still, I mean,
I think they'll go down. I do think so.
they're only a point from safety. So
But their home form is not good enough for them to stay up. I think
yeah, they haven't got the sort of home
you
form
need
that
home
you
form
can rely on.
as a team that's
Newly promoted
fighting
and
relegation. You need that home form to save you.
Something to give you.
And they've only won one game at home, bro. One game. It's not good enough, bro.
That's shocking.
Only Southampton being a worse team than them. But yeah, Any other games?
Yeah, just quickly, what's that one? Crystal Palace against Brentford, 2-1 Palace. Brentford penalty.
Missed the penalty.
He was to celebrate before he scored.
Yeah. I love that though.
Yeah, confidence in his boy.
Yeah, confidence in his boy.
Kevin Schade. And then the SA guy for Palace scored 2-1 on his first touch for on French football, and he celebrated.
That's insane.
So he celebrated 2-1 down at home.
Hear it though, man.
But it's weird though, because it's his first touch.
It's
Pro football, his debut, his first ever game.
yeah.
First touch, first game, first everything. And he scored, but then celebrating in front of the fans. And then Mateta and them guys dragged him away. Yo, listen, we're still losing.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
So that was 2-1. Villa, West Ham, 1-1. Jacob Ramsey and Emerson Palmieri.
Yeah.
Palmieri, innit?
Emerson Palmieri.
Yeah, nothing really to
About that game.
Report on that game.
too much. 1-1 there, quite, you know what I mean? And
Everton.
Everton.
Yeah, just
Jack.
against Brighton. Brighton tend to lose those games sometimes, you know. Games at home where they're sort of expected to win. Iliman Ndiaye scored a penalty.
He scored that penalty, but he was also very good in that game.
He's fantastic. I'd take him.
No, but I
take him
don't think people are quite understanding how good of
he
a
is.
player he is.
I know. It's because he's Everton.
Because that Everton and
Small market team.
He used to play for a better club.
Yeah, but also he's a very entertaining player as well. So good to
I
watch.
love that mold of player, man.
Good in the eye. And I think, I said it already, I think he won't be at Everton for a long time. I think even beyond this season, after this season, I'd be surprised if he's still at Everton. I'm being so serious. But yeah, other than that, we've wrapped up all the games, right?
Yeah, that's the Premier League match week 23.
The second time.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Wait, quickly, next week, what is the prediction for City Arsenal?
Arsenal win, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Score
Very
prediction,
confident.
I'm assuming you're asking for.
Yeah.
It's going to be a close game. I reckon 2-1 Arsenal.
At the Emirates, yeah.
Arsenal 2, Manchester City 2.
I'll say a 2-1 to City.
Hopefully my boy Mamouche with some contributions.
The Egyptian.
Only City player I kind of like.
Hopefully he gets packed. Gabriel's gonna sort them out. I'll be honest with you.
But yeah, anyways, guys.
Haaland, no, I changed it. 2-0 Arsenal.
Stay humble, eh?
Haaland, stay humble.
Stay humble, aye. This is the rematch from the Stay Humble.
I was so mad last at the start of the season.
Remember when Lewis Kelly went to Haaland trying to beef him and
Allah,
Haaland was, who are you?
the hell is this guy, bro?
Who are you? Looking down at him like that.
Yeah, 'cause
he won't be on the pitch.
That was his debut,
He
though.
didn't know who he was then.
It was his debut, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he didn't know who he was. Now he knows who he was.
Does he,
He's been
though?
ringing bells in the Premier
Does he?
League. My left back.
He won't be there to play against him.
Youngest in charge.
Yeah, shouldn't be there to play against him anyways.
Anyway.
But yeah, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you join the journey. Make sure you share. And yeah, we'll be here back next week, hopefully, for when City beat Arsenal. I do hope so anyways. Take care, guys.
Love and guidance.